Yeah.
I think it got disconnected.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so you got it right. Anyway, I will show all these things in the DA Studio. Okay, all this comes under registration, registering the
Mm.
metadata, registration. So yeah, so where we are, we just created a program and added the prompts. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Now we have to convert this program into the store process so that the others can access. Okay. So simply just right click here. Now create store process.
Mm.
So what is the program here? Just we did named it. It is just simply the program. Okay. So yeah. So what is the data source you have taken? SAS help.cars. Then we write a code. We named it as a program. Write a code. So we didn't generated the code actually. We wrote a code. Then we added the prompts. What are the prompts we added? Make and type. Two prompts we added. So this is the one part we had done. Then we have to register. So what is the registration here? Just go to the one and name your store process. So what is the store process name? Let's make it as a cars SP, means cars store process. So you can give a space or, I mean, you can give either space or no space. Nothing will happen. Then location. So location means there are two things. So this is the metadata location. Means here we have folders. Right? Left side we have folders like
Yes.
chocolate enterprises, data mart environment, development like this. So if you store your stored process in this folder, so these folders are called the metadata location. Okay, or we call it the centralized repository location. So if you store these in any metadata location, then using the other tools, we have to search for your store process in that particular folder only. Okay, means we can say that this is centrally located. You are storing in a centrally located environment. Then location where you want to save it, browse. So these are the locations. Now there is a chocolate enterprises. In the chocolate enterprises, there is a store process folder is already there. There is one more existing store process is there. I am storing in the same location, like a store process. So I'm just saving it as a cars underscore sp, cars underscore sp. Save it. So I saved in this location, chocolate enterprises store process. So this is a metadata location. Chocolate enterprises store process. This is a metadata location. Then where is your code located actually? So then go to the next. Actually, this is the code written by us. Okay, but what is the difference between normal SAS code and stored process code? Means the stored process code contains like this. It will be like this. Stored process, it will be like this. STP begin. Okay, it's a macro. STP begin and STP end. STP means store process begin and store process end. In between, it contains the user written code. User written code, and if you have created any prompts, the prompts will be here in the form of percent global. Okay, like this. If you want to see this as a store process code, uh, replace code with or include code for store process. I'll just go to the next. Yeah, click here. You can see the code. Store process prompt dictionary. We created two prompts: make and type, string. Later, yeah, there's a two prompts. Later, there's a user written body. This is user written body. Then STP begin, STP end. So just by seeing this STP begin and STP end, you can easily understand this is a stored process code. Okay. I mean, no need to create the stored process also. If you store this code somewhere in a physical location, then bring it into your metadata location, then you can execute it using other tools. Means it is not mandatory to create the stored process in our environment. If somebody creates the stored process, he can. That's called accessibility. Okay, you need not to connect to their environment also. Okay, he can simply deploy and he will send that code to you. Okay, then copy the code into the metadata and then you run the store process. So this is the code. Then go to the next. Then you want to convert it to the package or you want to stream it now. Okay, let's modify this one. And where you want to save the code physically, that is very important, right? I mean, because if it is not physically available, then you can't execute it, right? So the physical location is this one. Program files has SAS foundation 9.2 int text sample. So it has been defined actually, but you can add your location also where you want to save the code. It is your choice. Okay. So in this location, I already have some files. If I want, I can store in that location, or else you store in some other location, workshop SBAFT. So I mean, that is S drive workshop SBFT. So this is the location I chose.
But in future, if you want to run this stored process, that physical locations, that a program should be available in that physical location, right?
Yes, yes, yeah, that is mandatory. Physical location, I mean, you should not be disturbed actually, right? Yeah. Then click on the save. Then the file got saved in the physical location. Right? Now go to the next. So these are the two prompts. See, sometimes we may forget to create the prompts. So when it is asking here, I mean, when it is showing the prompt manager, here also you can add the prompts, you can modify the prompts also.
Okay.
I mean, no need to create the prompts initially. So later also you can modify or you can add the prompts. Then go to the next, then finish. So it has been converted to the stored process, and where we stored it in the chocolate enterprises stored process. Yeah, this is the cars SP is there. So it is located centrally. Now close the enterprise guide because we stored it, right? So we registered that one. So no need to change any changes to the project also. Okay. Now we closed it. Then where it is located? It is located in the centralized repository. Go to the folders, chocolate enterprises, store process. Now you can see the cars SP is there. It's in the management. I mean, I'm viewing this in the management console. Okay.
I
Then
mean,
manage
whoever is having access to this server and this particular location,
yeah,
they can execute this stored process.
store process. Yeah. See, for example, I want to execute this using this one, Microsoft Office document.
Okay.
Then go to the SAS here, reports, then SAS folders. I know the location, chocolate enterprises, then store process. Now cars SP is there. Just select, click on open. Now it will prompt. I want the BMW, then SUV type, just click on run. So it will generate the report here in the uh, Word document only. Okay, later you can modify this one. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a Word document. Then even in the Excel also you can do. Excel, Word, and PowerPoint also. SAS, then reports. It is the execution part. Open.
Yeah.
Then done. And you can select the sheet and where to print. Yeah. So this is the report. Audi and sedan type of cars. Okay. Now even PowerPoint also can do. SAS reports the same way.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is not showing means there is no such type of cards in the hybrid. Actually, I selected this one, Cordelic and hybrid. So yeah, let's see the SUV. Yeah, now we have only two types in the Cordelic make and SUV type of cars. And you can use the enterprise guide also. We created an enterprise guide and we are executing in the enterprise guide only. Here, go to the file, open, the stored process. We know the folder location, stored process, cars SP, open. Then execute this one, run. Yeah, we got the report. Or, I mean, this is the execution part. And even you can do from the web browsers also. Let's open a web browser. There is a separate web browser called SAS Stored Process Web Application. Okay. This is especially made to generate the reports from the stored process. This one, SAS Stored Process Web Application. It's a web application. Then click here, list available stored process. Where it is? It is in the chocolate enterprises, stored process, cards SP. Just click on it. Now you can see make Honda, then SUV, run. Yeah, it generated a report here. Okay, like this. And even Web Report Studio also you can select. Web Report Studio is there. Because once you create the stored process, it can be accessible from all the tools. Then new report. Then, okay, here we should drag, right? So file, open. Or you just insert stored process. So we're creating a stored process. Then, okay. Then where it is in the chocolate enterprises, store process. So I have cars, right? So I'm selecting the other one, existing one. Let us see how it looks like. Yeah, this is the one. Then view that report. There, it contains only 4 prompts. View the report. So you can view the report in the Web Report Studio also. It's processing. Yeah, this is a report.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a Web Report Studio, and even you can do it in the information delivery portal also. Okay. Information delivery portal means we have to create the portal. Okay, we don't have any pages actually. So what should we do? We need to add a page. So in that page, we should add the portlet. In the portlet, add the Web Report Studio or stored process, and give this access to the end user. So end user will open the portal, then he can see different dashboards. Okay, so if he want to click on that particular dashboard, then he clicks on that particular portlet, then automatically it will be generating the report. So in this portlet you can add the store process, or you can add the dashboards, or you can add I mean any type of web things. You can add the other website URLs also in this portlet. See, for example, I'm adding simply cars. I'm creating a page here.
Okay.
So a page was successfully created. So what do you want to add to the page? So edit the page content. So add a portlet, or what do you want to add here? I want to add a collection portlet, some cars details, then added a portlet. So portlet means this one. Now, what do you want to add to this portlet? portlet type is collection portlet. Okay. Then cars. I'm adding this one. Could not be added. Okay. It is about the properties actually, but we should add the content. Yeah. Yeah, store process. Okay, I'm adding this one. Okay, yeah, here. So you can select any type and submit it. It will generate the report. See, in the portal page, you'll be adding only stored process web application. I think there is no such Audi hybrid. Sedan is there. Like this. I mean, it is just to share to the end users or clients. Okay, so creation we have done. We stored in a centralized repository, and execution also we have done using the store process, Microsoft add-ins, e.g. Web Report Studio and web applications. Right. Yeah. Now, if you can go through this one, you will understand it easily. Yeah. So we need the metadata, right? So without metadata, if you store it in the local server, it cannot be accessible, right? Now, yeah, this one, I think you got it, right? Enterprise guide, we created, we registered, we executed. 3 things we had done. In the DA Studio also, we can create and we can register. It's like this. In the DA Studio, also, it is showing here the store process. 2 store processes are there. If you want to create a new store process, simply right click, okay, new store process. But actually, directly here we cannot create a store process, right? First of all, you need to create a job. Then you have to convert the job into the store process. I will show it later. Okay, means in the DA Studio, first of all, you have to register a table. So without registration, directly we can't create the store process, right? If there is a code, or code is nothing but the deployed job, right? If you have a deployed job, then you can convert it into store process. In the enterprise guide also, the same thing we have done. First of all, there is some data. Then later we created a code or we created a program. Then that program we converted into the store process, right? So here also in the DA Studio, so directly we cannot create any store process. First of all, we need a job. See, for example, when you go to the inventory, you can find a lot of jobs. So jobs are there. Okay. Then we need to find out the code. So you cannot find the code here simply. So first of all, you need to deploy that one. So once you deploy, then you can find the code related to the job. Then just convert that code into the store process. Anyway, I will show you that later. Okay. I mean, while discussing the DA Studio, I will explain how to create the store process in the DA Studio. It's clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll send this material. So tomorrow we'll meet in the morning only. Is it okay to meet at 10?
10. Yeah, fine. No
10
problem.
Okay. So we'll meet at 10, and tomorrow I will explain the architecture. Okay.
Sure.
So tomorrow maybe the complete theory. Okay.
This is what about all
Store process. Yeah.
stored process, right?
Yes.
So nothing beyond this. I mean,
Yes. That's it.
generally the clients and the users may use this stored process to generate reports in different client applications, web applications, or something.
Yeah. But actually, I mean, it's not this much simple actually. Okay. If you want, I will give you two more exercises where you find little bit difficult. I mean, the same concept. The same concept. Okay. If you want, you can practice. Shall I send them?
Yeah, sure, sure.
I will send a
So,
book. Okay. It
yeah,
is
yeah.
related to the health insurance industry. Okay.
Oh, okay.
In that you can find three types of like complex store process are there.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So I mean, first one is simple. The second one is like moderate, and the third one is little bit complex one. So I will
Okay.
send those three things. Okay.
Yeah, if you can
Uh,
send, like, I'll try to, I mean, go through that, and
yeah.
if I have any questions or something, I will reach out to you.
Sure. 1 second. Yeah, this book, Business Intelligence using SAS. Okay, I will send it to.
Yeah,
I will send a complete book. Just try to do first and second, if possible, the third chapters also.
sure.
Yeah. Okay then. Bye. See you tomorrow at 10.
Yeah, yeah. So, thank you.